Hello and welcome to yet another vlog. This time it's number 18. Right, so this is the miniature I showed you in the last video. I think I was just had it undercoated. This is an NPC who ended up being called Brother Patrick in the campaign, and he is a scholarly type monk. He's got a scroll there and a staff / walking stick. And yeah, he's old. He basically ended up being the centre of what was essentially an escort mission during a bit of exploration of a dungeon. And apart from him, I haven't really got anything finished to show you, and I haven't got any interesting work in progress to show you. So I thought I would spend the video I'm recording now showing you a few NPCs. Or at least miniatures of NPCs. I don't have miniatures for all my NPCs. Some of them are just sort of spoken and assumed parts between the action. Other ones that need to be directly involved, yeah, got a few miniatures I use and reuse for those. So, let's have Brother Patrick stand back there, all out of focus. And let's take a look at a few others I've got. Right, so this guy, whose name I cannot actually remember in the adventure I originally built him for, which is Warlock Firetop Mountain, is a generic man in rags prisoner. He is made from a mantic ghoul with the head from a citadel flagellant. As you might remember, he also has the head from a citadel flagellant. They are quite a popular head for old men types. So yeah, mantic ghoul body, a little bit of work on it to make it look a bit more human, but basically what I've got out of it is a sort of thin guy, bit stooped, and in rags, which is exactly what you want. What I might do is post on the Facebook group a picture I've got of him alongside the artwork that inspired him. There he is. My lighting doesn't do these miniatures any favours, but they're painted to a reasonable standard. So yeah, whenever I need an old guy prisoner who's been locked up for a long time, this is the miniature I use. Right, you go stand back there. And you as well. Why did you come back forward? Right, what else have we got down here? We have got... classic one this. Get off my land! It's my version of the farmer / if I say revolting peasant, that'll be a joke. He's designed to sort of be part of an angry mob of villagers, this guy. He's got the classic pitchfork, and he's got a dagger. Gets used as, yeah, like I said, farmer or villager type. He's made mostly from Games Workshop wartime mercenary pieces, with the pitchfork. Well, the body of it is a spear, I think, that's from the wartime mercenaries, but the head of it obviously is a pitchfork from the Citadel Zombies brew of about the same period. You go back over there. Right, who else have we got? This, I don't know what make this miniature is, or even what it was originally intended to be, but I use it as a village wise woman. And I believe in my last campaign she was a recurring character called Tessana, I think it was. It was a while back, that one. Haven't used her in my current campaign yet. She'll probably turn up at some stage. So yeah, sort of village wise woman, fortune teller type. Those of you who have the old Realm of Chaos books, or maybe some of the newer Chaos books, could look that up and discover something. But, you know, I'll leave that unsaid for now, and if you know what I'm on about, leave a comment if you want. That'd be nice. Or not, I don't mind. That would have been spoilers for my old campaign if you'd figured that out, but since that old campaign isn't running anymore, it's not. Right. Talking of fortune teller types, this is the Gypsy from First Edition Talisman. Sort of use her as a generic witch or villager type NPC woman. She's not brilliantly painted because I painted her quite a long time ago, but she does alright. I might go back and sort of touch it up a bit, but yeah, not bad. She's got a little kind of bucket there, rose in her hair. Normally end up calling her Rose when I can't think of an immediate name. Yep, gets reused quite a bit. Villagers, Gypsy, witches, so on. Back there. There we go. Right, who else we got? Aha! It's a dwarven barkeeper. This is from Ralpathy Europe, this guy. Painted him 2016, I think it might have been. It's ended up in a, well, it was originally painted for a painting tournament. We wanted to enter a party of dwarves, and we didn't have a sort of healer to fill the cleric slot in the party. So what we decided on was, well, beer heals all the world's ills as far as dwarves are concerned, so we'll use the barkeeper. So yeah, nice model there. He's carrying a barrel, it's all spilling out the top there. He's got some steins, pints or whatever. There, more beer spilling out. Little sign on the back there, I put a red cross on, so yeah, that makes him a healer. But yeah, my actual campaigns, I don't think I've used him yet, but he will be turning up at some point as a dwarven barkeeper. Nice character miniature, that. If you play Blood Bowl and have a dwarf team, that's probably something you might want. I don't know. Have a look on Ralpathy Europe's website. I will provide a link in the description, as I've been trying to recently. Right, who else we got? Hey, it's Mr. Anachronism, the Alchemist. Not sure who made this. Possibly, what are they called? West something. Not West Star and not West Wind. Cannot remember the name. I may, if I remember the name later, put the name in the description. Can't remember who I think made this. It's the company that makes that Vampire Wars stuff, and I think he is one half of Jekyll and Hyde originally, but I use him as a rather upmarket city alchemist in my games because he's not really medievally dressed. It's kind of more, well, Victorian really. If anyone remembers what the name of the company is that make that, or actually knows where this miniature is from, leave a comment. I'm asking people to leave comments a lot today. If you're fed up with me, I'm telling you leave comments, leave a comment. Yep, yeah, it's got a flask there, sort of sideburns, huge mutton chops type beard going on, little waistcoat. Yep, nice miniature. My alchemist, Mr. Anachronism. Well, that's what the nickname I give to him is. Right. Oh, we're nearly up to 10 minutes now. I'm going to keep going because I've still got a few more to show you. Let's try and speed things up a little bit. Right. So these are. There we go. Let's see if we can center frame. These are painted in a bit of a rush, actually, so they're not particularly brilliant, but they pass. These are little medieval children from one of Hasselfree's ranges. Yeah, they're nice. I got these because I'm a fan of the Fable series of computer games, and in those games, a lot of the time you start out as a child, sort of playing with a wooden sword, and often there are children playing with wooden swords and stuff in the street when you walk around the towns and cities. So I got those merely for that reason. They haven't really turned up in my games that much because they're not particularly useful. I did do a mission where a small group of children had gone into the sewers pretending it was a dungeon and they needed rescuing. And they were used for that. Haven't really used them much otherwise, but yeah, they're nice little minis. This is the sort of night one. Painted them up in the sort of generic night colours I do with the red and white checkered shield. You find that on a few of my miniatures. Yeah, nothing really special about the paint jobs. They're a bit rushed, so they're not brilliant, but they're okay. This is the Archer Girl. Probably originally inspired by Brave. Haven't really gone with that myself. I think if she was inspired by Brave, she actually had bigger, curlier, wild hair. But it's a nice little mini. I think I read somewhere that these are actually inspired by the sculptor's children as well. So that could be a thing. She was a half-elf child in my campaign called Ellie, I think it was. Yep, nicely detailed, little bow there, long hair in braids, rather cool. Right, let's put that back there, and finally, this one with a sword. Always assume he's like the son of one of the City Watch or something. He's got his dad's helmet, wooden sword there. There we go. Don't remember if we gave. Well, I don't remember the name I gave him. I probably gave him the name at the time. They're all back there, out of focus. Right, what we got left? We have got generic maiden miniature. There we go. This is sculpted by Sandra Garrett. There, I cannot pronounce her name. Sandra. There, I can't say it. I am having trouble with my voice. You know who sculpted this if you know Old Grenadier miniatures. Yeah, nice little sculpt. This. Yep, she's my sort of generic maiden to rescue slash barmaid slash all that kind of thing. Yeah, not a bad miniature, huh? Yeah, nothing much more to say about her really. So let's put her back there with the others. And finally, pretty much always used as an NPC, but originally intended to be a character for me to play in something. This is Galadon Stormspire, a blatant Gandalf knockoff from Reaper Miniatures. And yeah, it's sort of designed to be, intended to be a wizard character I would play in a game if I were a player. But as it is, I normally GM, so he ends up as the old quest-giving wizard. Go and fetch this thing for me! I'm a powerful wizard and I can't do it myself, so I'm going to ask a load of first-level adventurers to do it. Ha! That type. You know the archetype. And yeah, that's a bunch of them. I've got some more NPC type miniatures that I will get painted up at some point as and when I need them. But this is the generic bunch for now. I've gone on for 15 minutes about these guys now. So, should we close up? Everyone's out of focus. Perhaps we'll move them back forward again so they're in focus. Let's see if we can do that for a group shot. God, the lighting has gone absolutely freaking terrible. I'm surprised you can see these miniatures at all. Basic little silhouettes at this stage, aren't they? That's it, everyone stand in a group, close together. It's like the world's weirdest wedding photo. I put the incredibly tall wizard back there, and the dwarf there. You can see everyone. And they're not quite centre frame, but we can correct for that by doing this. There we go. Right, that's been 60 minutes of talking about miniatures, and the lighting has got progressively worse throughout from what I can tell. So, until next time, like, subscribe, and I need a goodbye catchphrase.